days of the performatory. The first question is from Danielle Maas. Will there be more introduction days this year?
I think there will be an extra introduction day on the 20th of April.
Yeah.
But besides that, you're just going. It's smart if you just come to the performatory and ask other students if you can join them a day.
So you're always welcome to join the program.
Yes, you are.
Shall we go to question 2?
Yes.
It's from Tim and Lana. Do you have to get your propedetic in the first year?
No, you don't. Well, the smart thing is that you do, because it's a lot of work if you have to get it in your second year, I know. But the thing is that you have to get your propedos in the second year. If you don't get it in the second year, then it's done. Then you have
It's
to.
over.
Yes, then there's more performatory.
Yeah, but that's the same.
For everywhere.
Track,
Yeah.
Every track, yes.
Question number 3. It's from Dirk. Are the people that are following social innovation that not finish the program?
Yes. Ring the bell.
I will ring the bell. Yes, there are. There were 2 members of Team 9, 2 boys, who didn't even start the program because they decided to go to the event track. I don't know any other students who didn't.
Yeah, there are students from other teams, like one girl didn't get her propedos in the end, so she had to leave.
Oh, yes.
And
that's true.
I heard, yeah, sometimes you, yeah, the factors are that you don't get your propedos, so then you have to leave. Before you even start, you choose another track, and yeah, of course it can happen that you just don't manage to deal with the social innovation style, performatory style, and then if you can't manage, then you will decide yourself that you will leave. That is always a possibility, of
Then you
course.
go back to the regular track.
Yeah, that's a possibility.
Or an old track, yeah.
Question 4 is from Badra and Nanya. Which professional roles or jobs can you expect after your study?
So I think that's quite important, that you have to deal with social problems and also with processes. So process design, facilitating, but also advisory work, and also your own business or your entrepreneurship can be quite.
But isn't it also because a lot of people now think that it's all about the social problems? We do handle them a lot, of course, and it's what we stand for. But I also think it's that when you, for example, go to a larger company, I know now that people are willing to talk to Nike, and that they just are searching for a project that doesn't necessarily have to deal with a social problem, but more of an economical problem. Yeah. It could be.
Yeah, you can come up with new business models, and that could be for any organization.
Just
or,
where your
company,
interest lays the most.
So it's more the way of thinking and innovative thinking as well, than it is the specific job you go for.
Yeah.
It's more the way of working, and I also think that the modern society is asking for people that are broad educated and they can develop themselves within specialty and organization they want or they are looking for.
Yes. Shall we go to the question, are you secure of a job after you're finished the program?
And I have to ring a bell.
Answer.
Well, in my case, it was an absolutely yes, because I learned here how to facilitate, and that was one thing of the course I really liked. So I put myself in the picture while I was a student, and after that I was going to work for myself as a facilitator. So with this network and this group of people over here, I got a lot of assignments to do.
Yeah, and just to go back to the question about a secure thing that you have a job or not, I think the thing that Marta says is really the key, that if you use everything that you have here, that you can use, like networking and social interaction between people, businesses, if you use all these tools that they reach out to you here, then I think you can be quite sure of a future after the performatory. But that is your own
What you put in, you get out.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, you
And
do
it's-
have to work hard.
You have to do it yourself. No one is going to give it to you on a platter, like this is your job.
One advice: be here from 7:30 till 7:30 because then you miss nothing, and it's not work. It's not. No, but it's not working like 12 hours. Of course, sometimes I'm sleeping an hour on this couch like this, you know. And, but then you are here. You hear people. People know who you are.
It's true.
Yeah.
The action happens here, and
Yeah.
that's true.
Yeah.
If you're not here to get it, then you miss a lot.
Yeah. So
And a lot of people are curious about how do you get your grades, exams, and ECTs.
Okay, Pete will answer this question.
What do you have to say, Pete?
We do have the same as the other tracks that we have to get our competences, but we have to create your own
Grade system.
Yeah, grade system, and you have to create your own project around a competence, and that increases the way you work and increases the way you get to know your interests, because you can do your project the way you want to.
Yeah.
We're going to move on to the question from Marel. Do you have to be very creative?
It depends on the way you think what creative is to you, because you can be creative in art or being an artist or a musician, but you can also be creative in the way you're thinking, that you're thinking outside of the box and everything. So I do think you have to be creative, but it's something that you can learn here in those 3 years. And I do think we also need people who are creative with their hands, but we also need project managers. So it's we combine all different kinds of people.
And the verb
No,
thinking.
the creative
yeah.
thing, I want to add something to that. Because Pien also say we also need project managers, but also project managers are in a way creative. So find solutions for the project you are facing with. So something happens which you didn't plan, then what are you going to do then? Immediately. So you have to be creative, but this is in another way creative than you for arts or musicians are. And that's I think that's the way of thinking. So if we talk about creativity, then we talk about creativity also in business models.
Yes.
Yeah.
So find other solutions than the existing solutions.
And can you make money with the projects during your social innovation journey?
It's
Yeah.
during the study.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can, but it's not our aim. It's our aim to get your competences and to finish the study and to learn a lot about yourself and assignments and projects. But it's a possibility, but do know that it's not a job just like any other job. You can't make enough money to support yourself.
But to add, when you do an assignment with me as a student, I cannot pay you, but what did you add? From the Jumbo?
Yeah, I got a gift card from the Jumbo.
So you could eat the whole week?
Yes, I could eat it
Yeah,
the whole week
yeah.
for free because I helped him out with an assignment.
And is it more practical or theoretical study?
Oh, and how to do it. We had a nice discussion about this. I would say, and the first thing that comes to my mind is that it's more practical.
And then I said it's practical, but we do use a lot of theories. So
Yeah.
it's practical in the way you support your own learning system and you get your own theories. You're not handed it on a platter from here are your books and this is what you have to learn. So in that way it's practical because you have to do it
teach
yourself.
yourself.
You
Yeah.
teach yourself, you teach others, you do help each other.
And the next question, where can I go on exchange? Is there a possibility to go abroad?
Yes, there are possibilities because we have a network and other students have been abroad, and it's something you do have to arrange yourself. It's also not handed on a platter.
Yeah, but if you need help, then there's a lot of help here. A lot of people will be able to help you. The thing that I think is that because I am very interested in going abroad and because I'm from the IP, so I'm from the international track, and I want to keep doing the international study, So the thing is, for example, now I am looking for a company in Glasgow in Scotland who does a lot of things with social innovation, and I'm just going to send them an email with my story and ask them, hey, can I do a project for you guys? And then I will receive an answer or not, and you just, you know, pick your own fields of interest, and this could be in China, this could be whatever, but you have to search for yourself which country or why this is your interest and what kind of projects you would want to do there. That's what I think.
Christopher asked, why is tourism not included? Why is tourism not included?
Well, tourism is in a way included because you can do whatever you like. So if your interest is within tourism, then you can do whatever you want in tourism. And well, the question is, why isn't it? That's because he's maybe still thinking in lessons or classes. We don't have classes, so leisure is not involved. Nothing is involved because we don't have classes.
But you can organize your own study trip, for example. Students do that. This year we have 2 trips. So if you like tourism, it's possible to do those kind of things.
But sometimes you have also assignments in the healthcare, education or whatever. So you can also think of tourism. So it doesn't matter, but we need our skills, our core business, and that is for a way creativity, as we just talked before, but also that innovation power. And most of the time we have to deal with a problem that we have to solve.
Yeah.
And is social innovation marketing, and why do we hire someone from social innovation or hire something from a marketing study?
You hire a marketeer or someone like that, you hire in a...
Only the marketing part?
Yeah, how do you say that in English? God, you're...
Expertise, eh?
Yeah, then you're blocked, then you're small, I don't know how to say it, God. But if you hire one of a social innovator, then you have so many more ways because we will use our
Network.
Yeah.
Yes.
And can you change your way of thinking when you come in?
Yes, of course. But it's a process, I think, the way that we change.
I think what you just told us is that it's more process-based, so it's the way of working. So a marketeer has definitely more expertise on marketing. So then, if you need that, you need a marketeer. But our way of working is more that we try to look at a problem from different angles. And so we need more people to look at a problem. So we cooperate a lot and we use our network for that.
Yeah.
And I think that's it's already proven in society, but if you look to the traditional companies, they have to embrace that. And they don't do it at the right moment, but I think in a few years' time they will. So it's more the way of working and how you look to developments in society and what is needed in the future. And that's why we try to give answer to.
And there was a question about what hangs on a ceiling about Norway. I think I can.
What was?
What hangs on a ceiling about Norway? It's. I'm doing a project for. I'm organizing an intertrip to Oslo. It's over there.
It's an open space.
I was looking at it.
And it is a kind of marketing tool to make aware that the trip is coming. And what's the most fun project till these days?
Leisure director.
Well, that's a long time ago, but we organized the first student trip, study trip, and we wanted to go to Shanghai, but we had to collect a lot of money and a lot of companies, but we were very young and we didn't know how it worked. But at the end we went with 2 buses.
To Shanghai?
No, not Shanghai, no. With 2 small buses. We made a road trip through Denmark. We went to every important point, and for 7, 8, 9 days, I don't know. But it was a very long trip instead of all the other study trips. And that was the most fun thing I've done here. Yeah, organizing a study trip. and the first one, and it worked. So now you also can do one.
Yeah.
And you, Pien? What's your most fun thing to do?
The thing I'm doing right now, I think is very fun because I'm doing it with 3 friends of mine, and we're a project group who does a project for Surprise Me, and it's an organization where you can book your vacation, but you don't know where you're heading to. So you book and only you just know it when you're at the airport, and we're doing a marketing assignment for them to create more brand awareness for them. And it's coming to an end right now, and that means we've done a good job. It was a long project, but it was really cool because it was my first project with a real yeah.
Okay.
I think it is.
Yours?
I don't have a project.
No,
But the most fun thing I'm doing right now is to look at the companies, for example, in Scotland. Yeah, to search for an assignment. To go there, yeah.
Yeah. And for me, the most fun thing to do is to deal with all those students in different projects. And that's really fun. So.
The last question is from 6 people. How does the day looks like at the performatory? But we also have a video of that. So can you explain in 1 sentence how your day looks like?
Just stop by and come to the performatory day. Send me a Facebook message. And,
We'll put your Facebook link.
yeah, just it's down here. Send me a Facebook message, and I will invite you to come a day, and I will show you all of the performatory.
And I'm just hanging around. Sometimes
From 7:30 to 7:30. Yes.
No, sometimes 1 day in a week, sometimes 2-3 weeks not, then 2 times a week. Yeah, just talking to people, looking for assignments from teachers, giving lessons for the facilitating program with Frank. So you're gonna see me a lot.
One day at the performatory, I would like to check in with.
Oh yeah, just check in.
No, one day at the performatory, it's a lot of energy, a lot of fun. Also searching, a lot of searching for me, what to do, who to talk to, what to read, what to research, but also a lot of trust and feeling at home, I think. So for me, it's actually all of those words.
Second home.
Yeah.
And the fun part, that's the most important thing, I guess.
The only thing I can add is the open atmosphere, meeting and sharing.
Yeah.
The fun part and learning.
Yeah.
To my assistant, do we have an overall winner?
No, everyone was equal today.
We're all
It's a
equal.
wrap.
Thank you.
Awesome. Yes.
Yes, thank you.